All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Post market breakdown for June 18th, 2026. We had OPEX today. I took no trades, but I'm going to break down the market, some trades you could have taken because there was definitely some opportunities. I'll just explain why I faded them. So, I do these every single day in the Discord. So, if you guys want to join, link is in the pinned comment. Go check that out. And Alpha Futures is still 25% off. So, if you guys want code LukeX, 25% off. So, anyway, coming into the day today, I was leaning more bullish up to that 1 hour gap. I was like, if we get continuations up to there or a continuation off this 30, I wanted to see longs towards this 1 hour. And then potentially, if we broke below that 30, then I would look for shorts, something like that. But coming into market open, I was talking about, wait, where did I put it? Wouldn't mind manipulation higher than shorts into the 30-minute if there's a clear opportunity. And that's what we ended up getting off of market open. I just didn't get my entry. So as you can see, market opens up. We take out previous day high, and at this point we have a bearish S&T because ES is like all the way down, hasn't taken out previous day high. The only thing I didn't like about this was that the 1 hour was right here. I would have preferred manipulation into the 1 hour and then the shorts, but I mean, sometimes you just can't get like everything you want in a setup. But I do think this is a good trade. So right here, we get this 1 minute inversion right here. We did have a small SMT. You could see NQ put in a lower high right there, and then ES put in a higher high. So we had an SMT. We took out previous day high. We had LRL below, and it was leading in towards a 30-minute gap. Looking back, this was a great trade. I was just kind of sketched out because we had a 3-minute that we hadn't inversed yet. We did inverse the 2-minute, and we did inverse the 1-minute, and we had the SMT with LRL. Like, it was a good trade, but personally I was just a little bit hesitant because again, we had that hourly up there and we still hadn't inversed the 3 minutes. So I was just a little bit, I wanted to be a little bit more cautious, but as you can see, this would have been a perfect trade. So if you guys took this, I think this is a solid trade. So from there, price taps into that 30-minute. Now at this point, I'm kind of just waiting to see what price wants to do. If we want to get continuations lower below, or we want to reject or react off this 30-minute. I personally wouldn't want longs here. I wanted to see a push up if I was going to get longs. From there, we ended up getting a continuation play. Let me just hide this all really quick. I've seen some people take this, and I'll explain why I didn't take this. So from here, we get this retrace into this 5-minute gap, and at this point, you could have looked for shorts down, down to those draws lower. And at this point, this is actually a pretty good trade too. 945 manipulates into that 5-minute. You get this strong close right here. You get this 1-minute inversion. There's a very, very small 1-minute. It's really hard to see, but you get it right there. You inverse it on this candle right here, but regardless, you could enter on this displacement candle. Your stop would have been at the high. And then targeting the draw, you could have gone for the 1-to-1 right here or for the draw down here. That would have been break even. I personally just didn't like this. I didn't like how this inverse closed. I don't know, just visually, and we were approaching 10 a.m. So I was like kind of skeptical. Plus we were holding that 30-minute gap. So I was a little bit, I just wanted to, I'd rather wait that. I don't think this was a bad trade though. You likely would have gotten break even. But yeah, not bad. From there, we respect this 30-minute. We kind of just get this slow move to the upside. There's really nothing I would have wanted to take there. We really don't get anything clean. Oh, actually, we do get this 5-minute. One sec. Yeah, we get this 5-minute right here. I actually was considering taking this, but then the candle just took off on me. So here we come back. We get this retrace into this 5-minute right here. I think I've seen a few guys take this too. I think this was good. We get this 1-minute inversion. This candle just took off on me, honestly. This would have been the play, though. Probably would have gone for the 1-to-1 or something like that to these highs right here. But I don't know. I just, this candle just took off. If we got a cleaner inversion and we had this low resistance liquidity right here to target, I 100% would have taken this. But this candle just took off. And yeah, I just faded that one. But this likely would have been a break even or a winning trade. So if you guys took this, I think this is a solid trade as well. From there, what happens? I was pretty much done at this point. I feel like I just missed that short and I was kind of just checked out at this point. But from there, I was like, okay, maybe we do get, you know, a move into the 1 hour and then we get an opportunity for shorts. So I personally missed this one, but I do think this was a solid trade. So as you can see from here, price comes in and ends up actually tapping into that 1 hour finally. And then there was an opportunity. You could have taken this inverse right here. I think the 1-minute was the highest time frame. Yeah. So you get this move into the 1 hour, you get this 1-minute inversion. Keep in mind, this is at 11:15. On top of that, 11 a.m. manipulated up, so you could expect an open, high, low close. You might have gotten break even on this though. If you went break even here, you would have gotten break even on this. But if you held through, this would have, carried at least down to these lows right here. You could have caught something there, but again, this likely would have been break even, bad delivery, and then from there, we just slowly chop back to the upside. So this is what OPEX is typically like. We get a lot of trend line price action, we get a lot of choppiness. But in terms of trades of the day, I think 100% that short right here, this is the 933 short. We get manipulation up, pre-market SMT sweep of previous day high with that nice displacement down. And you could have taken that into the unfilled 30-minute gap. Again, reason I faded it was because we had the 1 hour above. And we were just holding that 3 minutes, so I was just a little bit sketched out, but I don't think it's a bad trade. I think it's a solid trade. From there, we get that 5-minute continuation play. So as you can see, after tapping that 30-minute, we get the retrace into this 5-minute, and then we got this 1 minute displacement close 954. I think it's good. This would have probably been break even as well, but again, I just didn't like. I wanted to wait for 10 a.m. and this 1 minute inversion was just kind of weird. I was just like, I'm just going to fade this. I don't really care if I miss it, to be honest, but it would have been break even anyway. From there, the only other trade, again, you got that 5-minute. I just didn't like the candle closure. I was being a little bit picky with my entries today. But again, that's how you have to be sometimes, especially if you're on days like this. I don't mind being a little bit picky with my entries. We get this 1 minute inversion right here. Keep in mind, this is at 10:16. So you could say 10:15 comes down, puts in that bottom wick. You get this displacement right here. Stop would be right here. And then you could have gone for the 1-to-1 to these highs pretty much right here. But yeah, I just personally faded that one. And then I missed this other one. We tap into the 1 hour. You get this 1 minute. This would have been break even likely anyway. But yeah, this was definitely trade of the day. So if you guys took this, I think this is solid right here. So I'll mark it out for you guys again. This one right here. Stop could have been protected at the high if you wanted to be a bit more aggressive here, because theoretically price should not trade above this again, right? So yeah, that could have been your TP at the 30-minute. You could have targeted unfilled or CE of the 30-minute as well. Totally up to you. This is trade of the day. You would have gone break even on this candle right here, because at this point, if price is going to flush like this, it should not come back if your idea is correct, right? So anyway, that's it from me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Tomorrow we have a bank holiday, so I'm not touching my fundeds at all tomorrow. Sometimes I do look eval on bank holidays. I don't recommend even trading bank holidays, but early close tomorrow. So I'll take a look on an eval, just if there's something, you never know. But I don't recommend. I'm not touching my fundeds at all. I'm gonna probably look at Asia tonight though. Maybe knock out a winning day if I can, hopefully, but we'll see. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Not a bad week. Took like 2 W's this week, and the rest were like no trades or break even. So not a bad week. Hopefully next week should be back to normal, because again, this was a shortened week. We had OPEX, we had FOMC, just a lot of shit this week. So next week should be better. But that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.